Hi guys, good morning. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I am going to be doing a video today sharing some stories that are coming straight out of my journal from experiences all the way from astral travel, out of body experiences that I've had with ascended masters like Jesus, experiences I've had while working on people and doing healing and things like that, as well as connection that I've had with ET races. Okay, so these are all things that you guys can expect to go through as you're going through this awakening. Everybody on this planet is awakening to this. We're becoming more galactic beings. Eventually, everybody will be interacting with the spiritual as well as with the physical beings that are going to start really visiting this planet. They already are, but we're going to start seeing it more with our physical eyes, and it's going to be undeniable. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to sit here and talk forever. I just want to get right into it. I went over to a friend's house and I worked on her. It was different than the other two times I have worked on her. She said it was more intense and she was seeing things differently. I opened up all of her chakras again that needed open, and then I blew and poured with an energetic cup of water the colors into each chakra as I was guided to do so. She said she literally felt like she was blowing up like a balloon. I told her again about the visions that I had seen of her working on me. So she did, meaning doing healing on my chakras and stuff. So she did. She did all kinds of stuff. I told her to follow what she feels to do. So she did that. And I was able to feel like my clients do when I work on them. At one point, I saw a wooden boat and some sand. Several times, I saw eyes looking back at me. My third eyes, crown chakra, were so open. I had a headache until Saturday. After she worked on me, we sat in front of each other and looked at each other. At two different times, she saw my body completely disappear to the point of being able to see the bed frame that was behind me. And this is true. And she's not the only person that's been able to see this happen. I will stare into somebody's eyes. They'll stare back into my eyes, and my body will disappear. It will change into different animals. It'll change into different races of beings. And it's just a way of shape-shifting. A lot of people do this. Most people are probably capable of doing it, just don't realize it. But anyway, this was something that was happening. She saw me as many different things: a raven, a dragon, several aliens, angels, and so on. I saw her as a raven as well, a gorilla, a dragon, a mermaid, Archangel Michael too. Her eyes glowed the whole time. One time I got freaked out slightly because her appearance wasn't that nice looking anymore. One time she was a black skull of something non-human. I was there for quite some time, and a lot of things had happened. I mean, I was there for probably 5 hours, and between those 5 hours, I'm not going to read the whole entire story to you, but between those 5 hours, so many different things that happened in the spiritual, a lot of things that you probably ain't going to believe most of them anyway. A lot of people wouldn't believe most of these stories that I'm sharing, and it really doesn't matter, but everybody is going to start having experiences like these. If you're not already having some kind of experiences with the spiritual, you will eventually do so. Massive diamond and rainbow wave energy is coming in, and I sure do feel it. I also the full moon energy on top of it. I'm experiencing ascension symptoms like muscle cramps in my legs, arms, and feet, head feeling very, very open, and have sinus type of pressures and headaches accompanying it. Cold-like symptoms, but don't feel actually sick. Dizziness off and on. These are all symptoms that people will have as you are having fluctuation in energy that's coming in. It could be from the full moon. It could just be like energy that's pouring in from downloads of information that the universe is trying to give you, what have you. 420, I was told to tell you guys to look that up on Sacred Scribes. But everybody will have these type of symptoms. A lot of times, people will be going to the doctor and ask them what's wrong. They'll be running all kinds of tests and never figure out what's wrong with them. I went to doctors for 3 years straight, couldn't figure out what was going on with me. I was sleeping all the time, having a lot of dizziness, falling asleep while I was even using the bathroom and stuff. Really crazy things were happening to me, and they never could find anything out wrong with me. And then here comes all these things. So, went to Dad's today for Game of Thrones. It was a little intense. I kept being shown a castle, rooms in the castle, and different parts of the grounds of it. I was in a off-white wedding gown that laced up the back. I had light brown hair and sandy blonde. It was up in a bun. I couldn't see my face. I was told that I wasn't able to see my face, and it was turned to me because it was trying to show me the concept of betrayal. So this past life that I was taken into was a time when I felt betrayed, and it made me feel rejected or abandoned. And that has caused a lot of rejection and abandonment in my current life. So this was something that was coming up so that it could be worked on. She, or I, was brokenhearted. Saw lots of wormholes, mostly purple, blue, black colors. I had several in and out of body experiences that day. I've seen several times something coming into view that appeared to be some type of craft. I think it was anyway. It would come close, and when I looked at it and tried to follow it with my eyes, it would quickly move away, at the same time changing shape and colors. I saw several alien races just randomly flashing flashes of their faces in and out as quick as they came. I had guidance all day long. Intuition is spot on, and so many number synchronicities all day long, everywhere now. Which I realized at that time wasn't just the angels trying to talk to me, but every time I'd see a synchronicity, something was syncing in my timeline or in my life that was helping me to feel more oneness with God or creation or the universe, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. But there's different levels to oneness and how you feel that, and I was getting to feeling it in a different way than I had before. It's like I got a new grasp on it or what have you. So you guys will go through many different experiences with experiencing unity or oneness or what have you. But anyway, let's see. Here's another one. I had a friend come over, and we had saged our house, saged our stones and stuff like that. And then we ended up doing some healing, some energy work on her afterwards. She was able to see colors, lots of them, and could feel all I did to her on the inside very strongly. We once again worked on her ears. Since the last few times I've done work on her, she could not hear anything being channeled through my hands. I have a gift where people can hear other beings being channeled through my hands and into their ears. Sometimes deceased loved ones, sometimes it's guides, angels, aliens, what have you. She was not able to hear anything yet like other people did. So I knew that something was going on with her ear chakras, maybe blockages or what have you, or whatever. So I was working on that. This time she actually heard singing in her right ear. She said it sounded very distant, but she knew it was singing. But it was without any instruments. It was just words. At one point, while working on her, I tried a new way of getting gunk out of her chakras. So I pushed an energetic needle or syringe into the said area, almost all of her major chakras, eyes and ears. Then I pulled the syringe part up while imagining that all of the gunk was being sucked up and in and out of the areas that I was being worked on. As soon as I pulled the needle out, I put hands and prayer gestures and energetically placed in center of area being worked on and expanded the chakra in all directions. She said she could feel it and it was very strong. Pushed root chakra up and sacral chakra, grabbed it and moved those two up into the solar plexus. And then, so basically what I was doing was I was grabbing the root chakra, took the root chakra out, put it up into the next chakra, and so on and so on and so on. So I had all of her chakras build up into one area. And then drew an energetic line from eyes to ears, ears to third eye to crown, ears to pineal gland, and all back to the third eye, so that all were working and functioning together. I then collected all of the upper chakras and moved them down to the throat chakra, and then down to the upper heart, and so on, just the same way that I'd done the lower ones. All like I did all the others that that she'd live with them all functioning from her heart space. At least that's why I believe I was guided to do that. So I put them all into her heart space, and I felt as if like there was some kind of healing that was taking place there. I don't know why I was told to do it, but I was told to do it anyway, so I did. So that was another experience that had happened that I wanted to share with you. And I'm sharing with you these, not just out of body experiences, but experiences when I've done healing on people, because there's going to be times when you're guided to do healing on people and you're not going to understand what's happening. And it's going to be like a really odd experience to you and the client, or you and the person that you're working on. So just know that these are very normal. Okay. When I got home, so-and-so were in bed. So Copper and I, my dog and I, went downstairs. For whatever reason, I didn't turn on the stairs or the bedroom light while coming off of the stairs into the side. My stuff was, and okay, as I was coming down the stairs, off to the side where all my stuff was, is what I'm trying to tell you. There was a light. Hold on a minute. Coming off the stairs into the side of where my stuff was. On one side, I could see a fog or a smoke in the air. It looked about 7 foot long and about 2 to 3 foot wide. As I made my way across the room, I stopped to see if something in the room was smoking, and realized that the fog I was seeing had moved from in front of me to being now on the right side of me, and got brighter in color, almost white, and had slightly changed shape and size. So I reached out to touch it to see if I could feel any energy coming from it. When I reached out to touch it, it moved to being in front of me, then quickly to another side of me. I could tell it was source or spirit, and that I had opened up more, to what I could see from source in the third dimension. It was so cool. It moved all over the place. Once I was aware that it was source energy, sometimes changing colors, it was mostly in shades of gray and white at times, and looked like something smeared paint into the air. When I sat down on the bed, I could see sparkles of different colors all over the room, and flashes of white, blue, green, orange lights. I assumed they were all angels. Flashes of lights, that is very, very relaxing. So like 11:55, as I'm looking at the clock, you can also look that up on Sacred Scribes. But as I'm looking at these flashes of light all around the room, as I connected with each one of them, they were giving me these really relaxing feelings, and, just made me feel, just really good inside, calm, serene, what have you. I'm going to skip a lot of these stories for now, and then I'll tell you about them later. But, which one am I supposed to start with here? Okay. Hold on just one second, guys. I've had an awesome experience at Dad's today with rainbow energy, feline beings, praying mantis beings, and some that look like Bigfoot. Yes, I have seen many types of races, and you will too. The more that you connect, the more that you stay in meditation and stuff, the more that you're going to connect with these different beings. A lot of them are beings that you have been in another previous lifetime, and you're just connecting with them. They're trying to help you to bring information to this time so that you can use that information, whether it be information of healing, information about technology, things that you're supposed to be doing with your life, what have you. But these beings will connect with you, and you will have telepathic communications with them. Some of them will speak to you with an audible voice, but mostly telepathically. But that's just, one of the small amount of things that could happen to you with different beings. You also receive lots of different visions. So I was having a lot of visions of Colorado, Sedona, and California, and different people that I was traveling with. 1331, another number you can look up on Sacred Scribes. Okay, so many activations and upgrades to my DNA. Remembrance is what it is. Cells waking up to what is stored and it already knows. Your cells will wake up to remember things from other lifetimes that, like I was just talking about, that you need to bring forward into this life to help you. Heart feelings of things being tugged out of, opening, and big things being put in sometimes takes up my breath. And that'll happen a lot. You'll feel as if beings, and you'll see them as well. Sometimes you don't see them, but I see them a lot. They'll be translucent, and you'll feel their energy. You'll feel them taking things in and out of your head, your heart, what have you. And it can literally take your breath away at times. It's just because the energy is so different with what they're doing than what you're used to. Your body sort of goes into shock sometimes. So you may have twitches and shakes and things like that. That's all completely normal. Know that. Those shakes and twitches and stuff, feel like you're having seizures and things like that. That's all just your energy fluctuating, getting used to whatever is going on, things like that. So This next part that I'm going to share with you is going to sound kind of weird. I'm talking about teleportation. No, I have never actually completely teleported. However, it's something that I've been working on for quite some time and still working on. Need to get back to it. But there is chakras that are connected and help people to teleport. And I have found those chakras, worked on them, and been working on them for quite some time. So this is what I'm talking about. It's going to sound kind of weird. But anyway, 1515. You can also look that up. Opened all 3 teleportation chakras on the back, bottom, and 2 opened in the past 2 days because of experience that I had while at Dad's with watching Ancient Aliens. So basically what had happened is I'm not going to share with you the journal entry about before this day with my dad, but I had been working with somebody, a client, for several months. And we were working on teleporting together, and we had found these chakras together that we were supposed to open up. And there was different times when our bodies was disappearing, and part of it would be in each other's home or what have you. And we were told that there was more teleportation chakras aligning our spine on the back part of our spine that we needed to open up. So we did. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I got confirmation when I went to my dad's a few days later while watching Ancient Aliens about teleportation and some stuff. And anyway, the Star Guides of Sirius, the whole time it was on, I would hear certain things that I was previously seeing while working on Sirius B during sessions with so-and-so. I'd start feeling waves of energy that were new to me, felt non-existent at one time, was guided to ground myself into the 3D or anchor. And I literally was told, like, see yourself with an energetic anchor coming out of your body, anchoring underneath the chair that you're sitting in so that you will stay here, or that you can come back here, or that you're still connected here, what have you. Right after, I became fearful of, what if I don't come back? Where am I going? And it slowed down, stopped some of what I was experiencing. So like when I got that fear of what if I don't come back, it was almost instant that the feelings that I was experiencing started to go away because of the fear. So it's like fear instantly blocked the experience that I was having. Hold on just a second. My dog needs out. Sorry about that. My dog was in here crying, wanting out. Anyway, so right after I had that fear about it, it slowed down or stopped somewhat what I was experiencing. As I am texting myself, so I text myself experiences that I've had because I can't just journal all day long. So I text myself, and then like once a month I'll catch them all up while journaling or what have you in here. But as I was texting myself about this experience, I was shown that I'd go to my ship. So like that experience, what was getting ready to happen was I was getting ready to go to a ship, okay, a spacecraft that is here. And I know that sounds crazy, but we all have them. And I was going to go there and meet my people and get to experience things with them and stuff like that. So anyway, since then I have many times, just so you guys know. And I felt like I met my people, couldn't see them or myself, but felt that way. Also felt as if no time had went by. And then this morning I was thinking about it again, and I was shown that my ship is already here on Earth in the sky. It's just invisible to the naked eye. That's where I'll be going. And, you know, like I said, this has happened. I have been on this ship several times, had experiences with several different type of beings, and a lot of them are beings that are just assisting me to assist you guys on this awakening that's going on. So if you are one of those people that go through that kind of experience, consider yourself a light worker or a starseed, and you're meant to be here to help guide others through this ascension process, through this awakening. So-and-so and I worked on getting into the seat of the soul, which is the root and sacral chakra. And I get to a point of folding space and almost teleported several times. We seen our ship, Sirius B. It was huge. It was huge. Planes or crafts going into it looked like ants or fleas. They were so small. The energy feels so good right now, and I feel a huge shift in the way that I think, act, feel. And again, I'm so super excited about this journey that I'm on and where it's taking me and where I'm going. So I had been for several months connecting with Sirius B, the planet Sirius B. And this is where I was told that I was supposed to be going to get a lot of information, and for months and months and months I went there and connected with Sirius B, and then I was connecting with other different star systems and stuff like that. That's normal. Once you get connected with like one of them, you start to have trust and faith and getting connected with all the other ones that you're supposed to. So you will have maybe one experience or maybe hundreds of experiences where you're connecting with other races, going onto their ships, getting information, sometimes, a lot of times, most of the time, getting some type of healing or upgrade to your physical system. 2022. Okay, that number has been presenting itself a lot in my life lately. Anyway, guys, I don't want to hold up your day. Here is some more experiences that I thought you guys would like to hear. I'm going to continue to share experiences like this. Just don't want to shut. Anyway, with you guys, I feel like people need to hear these. I know a lot of people are starting to share their stories, and a lot of people are starting to come on board with, maybe these people aren't so crazy. I'm experiencing a lot of the things that they're saying that they're experiencing. I've just been thrown it off as, I'm weird or something is wrong with me or what have you. Guys, nothing's wrong with you. You're just ascending. You're evolving. You're becoming a more galactic being. That's it. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow if you don't already. Let me know down in the comments below if this video has helped you at all, or if any of my videos help. Please share. I don't have any form of advertisement. You guys are my advertisement. So everybody have a blessed day and stay safe. I love you. Bye.